Prime Minister names new energy minister, tables bill to retake Venezuela's shares in Petrojam, and welcomes the opening of the 2019-20 parliamentary year. You're watching Jamaica House Weekly. I'm Lorraine Mendez. Prime Minister Andrew Holness made some administrative changes on Wednesday, which took effect on February 14. He promoted Minister without portfolio in the Finance Ministry Favour Williams to Minister of Science, Energy and Technology. Prime Minister Holness had oversight of the ministry since last July. He also reassigned two of the government's junior ministers. State Minister Floyd Green is now at the Ministry of Industry, Commerce, Agriculture and Fisheries, having moved from the education portfolio. Alanda Tarilong, who served at the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, is now the State Minister of Education, Youth and Information. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Andrew Holness also reassigned some permanent secretaries. Carol Palmer has moved from Justice to the Ministry of Science, Energy and Technology. She changes places with Cynthia Bennett-Templer, who was at the Office of the Prime Minister. Permanent Secretary for the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Audrey Sewell, will oversee operations at the Office of the Prime Minister. On Thursday, the Prime Minister was back in Parliament for the opening session of the new legislative year. He used the opportunity to introduce the bill for the compulsory acquisition of Venezuela's 49% shares in Petrojam. Also in Parliament Thursday, the government's $803 billion budget for the upcoming financial year was tabled. $731 billion is allocated for recurrent or housekeeping expenses, while $72 billion will fund capital development projects. The Ministries of Finance, Education, National Security, Health, Economic Growth and the Office of the Prime Minister received the lion's share of the budget.
It is our hope that we will, as Jamaicans first, seek to advance the agenda of Jamaica for Jamaicans in our Parliament.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness as he feted parliamentarians at a luncheon following Thursday's ceremonial opening. He expressed optimism for the new parliamentary year with some ambitious legislative targets set.
But even if we were to achieve 60% of what we set, Jamaica would be far better for it. It is not our intention always to be using the majority, because as acknowledged by our foreign investors, democracy is not the rule solely of the majority. It is the spirit of cooperation of the people to use consensus more often than not to come to a decision.
Before that, at Jamaica House Tuesday, the Prime Minister hosted his annual media party dubbed Taste of Jamaica. On Monday, the walk bridge linking Kingston to Port Royal arrived on the island. It was offloaded and secured by the Port Authority of Jamaica the following day. And on Wednesday, the Prime Minister met with High Commissioner Designate of Jamaica to Nigeria, Esmond Reid. He used the opportunity to wish Mr. Reid success in his new capacity. And that's how we close Jamaica House Weekly. Be sure to join us next time for more of the news coming out of the Office of the Prime Minister.